Inside, Alaskan Bush People star Noah Brown's divorce from wife Rhain, six-figure tax debt, and more. New details regarding Alaskan Bush People star Noah Brown's ongoing and contentious divorce from Rhain Brown are being revealed. New court documents obtained by us more than 7 months after Noah, 34, confirmed his split detail the ongoing disagreements plaguing the estranged couple's divorce proceedings. According to a declaration filed by Noah on July 10, the Discovery Channel star objected to his ex's legal notice that she intends to move out of Washington state to Oregon with their 2 children, Elijah, 7, and Adam, 4, later this summer. The reality TV star argued that his extended family members are actively involved in his son's lives, citing 12 relatives in total, many of whom pick up the boys from school, attend church, and facilitate family gatherings on a regular basis.
Wet boots ruining your mornings? The job site boot dryer uses gentle, fanless heat to quietly dry boots, shoes, and gloves overnight, helping reduce dampness and odor. Want to check today's Amazon deal? Scan the QR code now or visit grabdeal.us/4 before it's gone.
I grew up in a family in which closeness, physical, emotional, and daily, was the defining feature, he claimed. Multiple generations frequently lived shoulder to shoulder, including on family boats and at a family cabin. That sense of belonging to something larger than a household has shaped me, and it is what I am giving Eli and Adam every single day. He also alleged that he's the primary caregiver and the primary stable presence in his children's lives. As Noah and Rhain's divorce proceedings continue, Us is breaking down the legal intricacies of their split below. After meeting in August 2016 and falling in love, Noah and Rhain began filming for Discovery Channel's reality show, Alaskan Bush People. Part of our lives have been popularized, perhaps sensationalized, in the show Alaskan Bush People. Rhain claimed in court documents last December, 2 months after she filed for divorce. The production of the show was the source of our income, and the last episode aired in December 2022. However, once the show ended, Noah wanted to continue the same lifestyle that income from the show had allowed. The money began to dwindle, then dry up. In court documents obtained by us, Rhain claimed she and Noah have an ongoing 6-figure tax debt from 2022, owing about $100,000. To my knowledge, Noah has not paid anything. She alleged regarding the unpaid funds, which have likely increased due to late fees and penalties. While Rhain claimed that Noah's income is roughly $2,500 to $3,000 a month, mostly from TikTok, she alleged that she is the one bearing the brunt of this because I'm the one with the traceable income. Rhain also alleged that her estranged husband is sending her around $800 a month for child support, claiming she needs more assistance with the children's costs than Noah has been providing. Other financial strains included livestock and pets, an RV, and a phone plan that she claims Noah allegedly cut her off from accessing. According to a March declaration, Noah claimed that he has continued to pay for Rhain's cell phone and that the $188,000 in their savings account was transferred to her personal account. He has asked the court for half of that amount as her estranged spouse. Under temporary orders, the couple's horse would be sold and Noah would maintain the animal expenses. In May, both parties agreed to split utilities and pay for their own cell phone. They will also have to split all IRS debts. Each received $25,000, and Rhain got an additional $13,000 for back child support and animal care expenses. Noah kept the hauler and 1977 Camaro. According to Rhain, the deterioration of her marriage to Noah was not sudden. It was a cognitive effect of emotional exhaustion, financial control, and constant disrespect, Rhain alleged in court documents. Noah regularly insulted me, sometimes within minutes of waking. I tried to ignore or play off these comments, but they were relentless. Rhain claimed to carry the financial burden, the emotional strain, and the practical responsibilities of the entire household for years. Rhain asked the court to restrict both parents from using their divorce case or the children as pawns on social media. Noah has recently been making public posts discussing this case, including things like asking for money for a lawyer and insinuating that I am attempting to take away his father's rights. she claimed. In response, Noah argued in court documents that posts about his children on social media are not vindictive in nature, but rather an accurate and organic representation of his life as a dad. Being a father and spending time with our sons is a central part of my life, and this naturally appears in the content I share, he said. My kids are the most important thing in my life. The court later ruled that he can't document his ex's life on social media. In court documents obtained by us in July, Noah objected to his ex's request to move with their kids and her new partner, with whom she's expecting a child, from Washington to Oregon in August. Relocating the boys to Oregon would not serve any continuity of caregiving, he claimed. I do not write any of this to be unkind. I write it because the realistic picture matters. By her own description, she will be entering a situation in which she is simultaneously acting as a daily caregiver to her disabled mother, pregnant with her third child, and preparing for childbirth. He recommended to the court that his ex is free to make whatever choices she needs to make for her own life, and she would have telephone and video contact with their sons, extended summer time with them and on school breaks, and any reasonable in-person visits, and the right to have their sons visit her in Oregon at agreed times. Noah proposed that his sons stay in Washington with him and that the court determine he is their primary residential parent. He also asked the court to issue a temporary order preventing the move pending a final hearing. In her December declaration, Rhain said she has always supported Noah having a relationship with their kids and hopes to maintain an open-door approach and believe it is healthiest for them as they co-parent as exes. She asked the court to make her the primary custodian with limited decision-making due to their distance and ability to cooperate. This is not to say that Noah did not care for the children, but rather that the children are primarily bonded to me, she claimed. I have a strong, stable, and more importantly, present relationship with the children. At the time of her filing in December, Rhain told the court she wanted to avoid any clause that allowed Noah to control or block future moves, even though at that time she had no plans to relocate. Based on his past behavior, I want to protect myself from him weaponizing permission to relocate to trap me in an unaffordable situation, she said. Life changes, and I do not want my ability to secure stable housing for the children to depend on Noah's approval.